Hi everyone, and welcome to the very last episode of 2020 RIME Entertainment Showcase.
Did that go by fast?
Went by really fast. Before you knew it, it was over.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah. I'm playing Little Elf today.
And I'm Santa. Do as I say, not as I do.
That's a good point. Right, so 2020.
What a year.
I can't really say much about this year except that it's been a mix of loads of different things. But rather than dwell on the
what it hasn't been.
What it hasn't been.
On what it has been.
Exactly. But then that could be a mixture of things too. So let's just focus on the positives for this show today. 2020 for us
has been amazing. I mean, we're interviewing 2 guests a month.
Yep. So went from 1 show per month last year. To be honest, we didn't even know if it was even going to continue in 2020. And then all of a sudden, 2 shows a month, and it's been absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Some amazing guests.
Yeah, exactly. And you'll hear more from them a little bit later. Mm-hmm. But anyway, what about you? What's been going on for your 2020, Rita?
Well, I think in terms of RIME, the fact that we're able to help so many people, inspire people, also being part of the BFI Film Festival in October, I think that was a huge highlight.
Definitely. RIME. Getting on that press accreditation was absolutely brilliant. And also, we were also part of, and are part of, the many press partners of Paris International Film Festival, which will be taking place next year. And there's been so much work and so much amazing things coming from that. Even for myself, being on a script jury team.
Yeah, well done.
That's brilliant. Yay! And just connecting and collaborating with our guests.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've networked with so many interesting people in the industry, and we're able to provide you with the best guests because of being able to network with so many great people and just share that, because the word has been this year inspiring.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, we can't thank our guests enough for not only just being a guest of our show, but for inspiring you, inspiring us, and also collaborating with us as well.
Yeah.
It's been absolutely amazing, and we can't wait for you to see what is upcoming for 2021. Exciting stuff.
Yeah.
But for now, I mean, what are we going to do?
I think we need to inspire you some more.
Exactly. So take a look at our past of 2020 of all of our guests and their free tips ready to inspire you for 2021.
And we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Today, and just take the step to do something towards it every single day. And then you're gonna feel like you're accomplishing something, whether, like I said, whether it's learning the skill that you need, or if you already know how to do it and you're like, man, I do have the money, like I've got a little bit of money to start an LLC, you can start doing things for people without having like an official business.
Life is supposed to be made up of time with family, time with friends, fun, enjoyment, travel, exploration, lovely food, and work. But work is only meant to be part of that. Nobody, I don't think, we've ever changed the thing that says you have to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks of the year,
Keep saying, keep going. You're on the right path. The success is inevitable.
I mean, you got to put yourself out there, and you got to, put stuff online of you doing stuff. You got to go perform out at bars and restaurants, and you take any gig you can get, no matter how crappy it is, because that's how you ultimately learn, and that's how you get better. And in terms of the support thing, it really it takes a long time for one, anybody to really take you seriously, and two, for you to, you know, really be good enough, I guess, to grab people's attention.
I mean, I want to encourage people to do it, I guess, if they want to. I think maybe you just know, you kind of know in yourself if you're capable of it. Maybe like just believe in yourself.
Like, it's quite good to like just put yourself in really bad situations and hope you get out of them. That's kind of what we've done sometimes. Not bad situations, but like you think like, I'm definitely not going to be able to manage that, and then you just like
sign up for it,
and then it's like, then it's kind of just happening to you, and then you just like get through it, and you've got some at the end.
Yeah.
So
even if you're worried about it, just lock in the dates, and then you'll make it happen. Otherwise, you like the fear of it not working.
Yeah, because that's what it is at the end of the day. It's a decision about how you want to live your life, and whether you want to choose something that's in line with what your end goal is or not, and then just being okay with that and accepting it.
I would tell them, if you feel it's difficult, and if you think sometimes also, oh my God, this world is turning crazy, and actually now I'm afraid it really is, I would say you're far from the only one, and you will find support in the people that are ready to support you. So the golden age is about this. The golden age is a tribute to you. It's a tribute to all of you, all of us who fight, who struggle to find inspiration, to just make their dreams happen, make their projects happen.
There's really no such thing as failure. Even if you tried and it fails, just chalk it up as a learning lesson. Keep it moving. Move on to the next thing. And when you get that boldness and the bravery to do that, then there's no limit to what you can create, what you can form, as long as you get that mindset. And so that's the first thing. Don't be fearful. Just be brave. The other thing is, especially if you're a songwriter or a musician, artist, whatever you are, begin to do it kind of behind the scenes. Practice it. Work on it. As you write, keep you a notebook, a pen and pad available at all times, because that inspiration will come. And just keep writing as you get inspired. And as you continue to compile that information, later on, it'll make sense. And you'll get all of the puzzle pieces and you'll know exactly what to do with it. But even though you're behind the scenes and you're not out front, just keep working. Just keep perfecting your craft. Keep practicing it, And then last but not least is just launch it.
The only thing that's limiting you is your imagination. So to go back to be like a little kid, but knowing what you know now, and really dream up like kind of like the center of the bullseye, that gives you the direction and like starts attracting people into your life. I mean, no one can do this alone. We all need each other. We need support. We need to make sure that we support each other. It's one of the most important things is actually you cannot do this alone, but it starts from within.
First off, be yourself. Definitely be true to yourself. I think that's the foundation, because that's where your creativity is truly from. And just be true to yourself, and that's where the genuineness comes through, and people can actually relate to that. They appreciate if you're a genuine person. Start off there. Be yourself. Be true to yourself. Next, you got to take some risks. You have to take some risks and put yourself out there, because if I didn't take risks, I'd still be living in a cubicle right now, and that's where all the reward comes from. High risk, high reward, they say. But it's important to surround yourself with good people, people that you trust, people that support you, and people that you can rely on to help get you through the times when you're struggling.
Read up on everything you can. There's so many resources out there, whether it's the internet, go to the library, ask around, just be prepared for what you're getting into. Second, know the artist you want to be. Whether, if you want to be a pop artist, be a pop artist. If you want to be, if you want to make up some other genre, make up some other genre. Just know who you are and what you want to be and what your message is for the world, and just go for it. And third thing is believe in yourself.
With 6 basic words that has a whole stem of a meaning. Say, do you. Be you, love you. Do what makes you happy and gives you purpose. Be your authentic self and always love yourself.
How else will they know about your book? People think like when they make a website or they write a book that everyone will just come and find out about it, but nobody will. Yeah. It just involves going out and sharing. And if you don't enjoy sharing, well, I mean, if you enjoy publishing a book for your own sake, then go ahead and do it. And if you just want it for your friends and family, fine. But if you really want them to get a message out into the world, then you really have to invest time, not necessarily money. You have to invest time or money doing that.
Well, starting your own company is easier than you might think. I mean, you know, I did it to protect myself so that, you know, everyone on set was safe, and you know, should anything go wrong, it would fall back on the company rather than, you know, me and my husband or whatever, you know. So it's actually quite an easy process because people want you to do that. The government wants you to have your own company and you know, yeah, just have the basics there. So that's quite easy to do. I think in terms of advice, keep going. Just keep going. If you want it that bad, you know, there is no one huge door that if that closes, then that's it. You know, you have to give up your whole career. There are so many windows and so many doors that will open to you. Getting a no doesn't mean it's a no for the whole project. Yeah. You know, you've got to find a way around. And if you want something made, like I know that all the projects I've been working on, my heart has been in. And I think that really helps. You've got to love it 100%. So do it. Don't, you know, keep going. If you love it that much, just, yeah, don't stop.
Prepare themselves mentally. There's going to be some letdown. There's going to be some tough times. You know, you're not going to be someone's cup of tea. You know what I mean? As far as the sound of your music. But if you build yourself up mentally, prepare yourself, tell yourself, you know, got to get up, keep going, you know, keep moving on. I would tell them to just prepare for that kind of situations. Practice, because the practice is very important if you want to stay consistent, if you want to stay on top of your game, if you want to continue to progress, you got to practice. And that's what I always did, was practice. I always practice. And I mean, the third thing I tell them was have fun with it.
Just don't really focus too much on the final goal, because sometimes it might be too stressful. So I think you should be doing something just because you really enjoy doing something. If you do that, well, something is going to happen sooner or later. But if you think every day, you know, you're trying to think every day, how can I do it? I mean, I want to win that. I want to get into that film festival. I think then nothing is going to happen. You're just going to stress yourself out. You know, you waste energy. So my idea, my main tip would be try to stay positive as much as you can. Don't never surround yourself with negative people. Just, I mean, don't do that. If something is not working, it is better to say straight away, say, okay, you know what I think? You are an amazing professional, but I don't think we can work together.
Yeah.
Good. You know, we're still friends, but this is not gonna work. So we need to do something because we feel alike. We need to do something because we enjoy doing something. But I mean, just try to say, I mean, low stress. It's just my mantra, to be honest. So I think that obviously, you know, you really need to not give up. Never give up, because I mean, you're gonna get so many literally slumped at your face. You can't really be, you know, too worried about not finding right people, or maybe, you know, not having enough money. I think you should always try to do what you do because you love doing it.
It's been really great and a blessing to have like a tribe behind you of people who have also got a rejection letter the same day you did, you know. So it helps to have people that are like on your team. So because it's not sustainable to just I guess be alone in this for too long. even though some people do it beautifully. I can't. So yeah, I know. I guess like to enjoy what you're working on and have a team behind you. And I'm slowly starting to realize that I have to also build a life outside of it, that I can't like have all my life can't depend on the film I'm working on.
So how exciting was that? I mean, such inspiration.
Definitely. Just going through all of their tips and messages to everyone just re-inspired me.
Yeah.
You know, relit the fire inside of my belly.
Guess what song I'm miming to? Don't worry.
I have no idea.
But yeah. Lucky it's miming, trust me.
Miming. Were you miming?
Yeah.
Were you dancing?
Miming and dancing.
Oh, anyway.
Anyway, but yeah, such amazing tips from all our guests who have been inspiring after inspiring after inspiring. So take their messages and don't just sit there and dwell on them, but take action on them, because all our guests have got one thing in common. They've taken action.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I love that. That's a good point there. Every single one of them took action. We've heard it from their mouths. If you're just going to sit on it, you're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah.
Build your presence.
Yeah. Even in spite of working a 9 to 5, they're still taking action. So don't give up on your dreams.
Yeah. And don't worry if you're having to work a 9 to 5. It's normal. It's fine. Just make sure you're doing bits of what you love in between, just to keep your sanity going, your passion growing, and just to kind of make sure that you're doing what makes you happy.
Yeah, living your purpose.
Exactly that. Yeah.
So what's in store for 2021?
Absolutely. So we've already mentioned about Paris International Film Festival, that we will be part of the many press partners of this amazing film festival coming in February. But also a little bit closer than that, we are co-hosts with Damon DaRiL Naylor. Now you should remember him. He was one of our previous guests, and again you've already seen some of his insightful tips that he gave earlier on. So we are co-hosting this amazing workshop, Media Mastery Workshop, and it's all for you in the arts and entertainment industry. So it's all about those that are feeling a little bit anxious, not sure quite what to do. It's all about building your confidence on that, understanding your platform, building your pitches. Again, that's quite a scary thing to do, is to actually pitch an idea.
Yeah.
We've got 7 days.
Interviews.
Yeah, prepping for interviews with us.
Yeah.
But also implementing action plans. I mean, you're doing a lovely visualization.
And discovering your whys and your passion,
purpose,
which is the foundation of you actually going for it and living your dreams.
Exactly. So whilst we don't want it to make it a sales pitch right now, but make sure if you are interested, again, make sure you sign up. Links will be provided in the description below and on all of our social media.
Yeah, and when is it, Mel?
It's on. Oh yeah, of course.
The most
important thing, January 16th. So it is taking place on the weekend, so you should have a bit of free time there. It's a 4-hour event, and of course, we've got DaRiL, me, and Rita.
Me. Yeah, I promise no dancing and no singing from me.
It's okay. You'll get the nice,
the
calm essence of Rita. And you'll get the proactive me, get things done, get it onto paper. And of course, you get your platform and pitch training from DaRiL himself. Okay.
So, it's been a great year in spite of everything.
Absolutely. Keep living your dreams.
Yeah. And
keep focused on yourself. Love your partners, your loved ones, your family.
Make sure you spend time with those who you can. And we just like to wish you a safe and happy Christmas and New Year.
Happy holidays to anyone who's not celebrating Christmas.
Get me singing.
Happy holidays. Anyway.
I won't do the high pitch one.
No, please.
Or my tap dance.
Oh gosh, no, it's terrible. But she does cheer me up though, everyone. Like she does this weird tap dancing thing, and it's really quite fun. I'm hoping one day to get it on video and get it on Instagram. I just
Talent
need to get
is
the
everywhere.
Right
you just have to find it.
Exactly. Dig deep. Right, so we are going to end off with Megan Walsh. Now, you might remember Megan Walsh. She was our very first inspirational guest on the show back in 2019, and we hope you will enjoy her cover of Joy to the World. In the meantime, like Rita just said, have a really good Christmas, happy holidays, and a great new year.
And we'll see you in 2021 with even more inspiring guests. And of course,
take
see
care.
you then. Take care.
Bye.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills, and plains repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat, repeat the sounding joy. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love.